everybody. Welcome back. I don't want, first of all, let me say this. I don't want anybody to be like, okay, this guy makes a bunch of videos and he disappears because that has happened before. And I promised you it wouldn't happen again. The Hardcore Truth is just a weekly show, but I promised to do these reviews at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now, last week I was on vacation. I put up a Hardcore Truth, but I was supposed to go to Florida for Halloween Horror Nights. But the hurricane had other plans for me. So we went to Los Angeles for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Not a big LA fan. Halloween Horror Nights is awesome. If you're a horror fan, I highly recommend you go check it out. But that's where I was last week. And while I was gone last week, Diamond Select and Marvel, everybody, they sent stuff over. Now, my buddies at Diamond Select in marketing know I love the Daredevil. The Daredevil to me is the upper echelon of Marvel Comics. Now, Batman is my favorite superhero, but Daredevil is here. I'm talking Marvel. Now, the Punisher he's here, and then Ghost Rider's here. So, but Batman, he up there. Now, Daredevil, I've always thought was dirt poor Batman. I've said this before. Let's think about this. Now, he knows the martial arts. He can fight. I mean, depending on how old school you want to get, does he have sonar and all that, or did he get trained by the stick? I don't know. Anyway, let's think about this. Smart man. Batman's smart. Batman was smart enough to run his parents' company after they died. Daredevil is a lawyer who works for pies and does pro bono. And he's really the shits when it comes to a secret identity. But Batman can kind of mess that up too. Anyway, Daredevil, he can fight. He's a vigilante. He wears a cowl, no cape. Has the chest emblem. He's got the DD. He is, if you or I were blind and trained in the way of the martial arts, and we're lawyers, and we fought crime, we would be Daredevil. Because it don't take no money. Batman, you could be Batman with the proper training and money. Daredevil doesn't have money. He poor Batman. Anyways, my favorite Marvel character. Love the old school Daredevil books. Love the run by Zdarsky. So awesome. Well, Diamond Select was kind enough to send over the Legends in 3D Daredevil Bust made of resin. I am blabbing long enough. Let's get this thing under the microscope. By that, I mean the Google phone. Take a look at it. All right, here he is, Legends in 3D Daredevil. Bad Ace. Zoom in a little bit. As you can see, let me move Mr. Devil here. I got number 122 out of 1,000. Only 1,000 of these are made. This is the Daredevil half-scale resin bust. Once again, resin keyword. Let's take a look at him here. I really need to get one of them podiums. Let's start up here at the head. Now, this is nice. This is comic accuracy, which I like. As you can see, there's his horns. They're sculpted out. It's done more in a sleek, well, I almost hate to say sleek, because if you look on the cheek, sleek, it rhymed. It's not the elephant skin style. It is a spandex-like style, but it's got some wear in it. It's red, but there's a lot of shades of black, even a little bit of gray in there, just to kind of show off. I don't know, I guess a little bit of battle worn, because really all it is spandex hood that Daredevil wears. The eyes are redded out. Everything matches. The mouth is, well, I won't lie to you. I'm slightly disappointed in the mouth just because they made the lips. I mean, they're almost brown. I'm not saying make them bright red or anything. They made them a little different than the shade, but even the skin shade, like if you look at the side, he's got kind of a pointed nose. He's got the red eyes. He looks like a devil, which I guess is the point, but you cannot see Matt Murdock the man. He's got the square jaw. Daredevil's jaw isn't really that prominent. A lot of shading done. It almost looks like a devil or a demon. I would have liked to have seen the lips a little bit lighter. That's really all you need. Because everything else is fantastic. Like you can see the ears, the way everything is in here, the canals, all wraps around. Here's all the wrinkles, like where he would tip his head back, bend his neck. You can even see as we go down here, a little bit more of the folds, which are all etched in. They look really nice. You can see the back muscles and his traps. Everything is spandex. Like I said, the front, there's the Adam's apple. Here's where everything moves in. And here's the logo, the two D's, which looks great. The bottom, in case you're wondering, it's just black. But the base is cool because Daredevil is a Catholic. I think Frank Miller made that abundantly clear. So it's like a church. At least that's what I'm getting out of it, because these are all the stained glass windows. Here's the angels with the eyes closed. As you can see, it goes all the way around. Four angels, a row of windows. It really is like the pillar of I am the pillar, like the entrance of a Catholic church. It looks great. I love the base. If the base was any bigger, it would have taken away from the entire statue. So they made it the right size. The bottom, like all these, has your number 122. And yeah, I like it and I don't. Like, I love the way it looks as far as I love the D's. I love this base. I cannot praise the base enough. I love the double D's. That looks perfect. The costume itself looks perfect. The cowl, because his is all kind of a one piece. I really like it, and it'll be part of my Daredevil collection because, like I said, I'm a huge Daredevil fan. But the mouth, he really does almost look like a demon as opposed to Matt Murdock, the Daredevil from the comics. So I get what they're kind of going for. I think they just missed it slightly. I have a lot of other Daredevil pieces that look. I like this, first of all, because everyone knows I like the comic book accuracy. But I also like it to look a little more human, so to speak. This one looks a little more evil. I mean, it's still a great piece. I would say pick it up for investment. If you're a big Daredevil fan, it's a must own. It's a nice investment. And, because there's only 1,000, it's good size. You can kind of put it anywhere. The base is beautiful. I just love the detail. I mean, you can see how intricate that is with all the glasswork and the angels. It is a nice bust. If they would have done the mouth a little bit different, I probably would have given it a 5 out of 5. Right now, I got to give it about a 3 out of 5, which is still really good. Like I said, though, I have number 122 out of 1,000. It is something I recommend you pick up. That mouth is just, it's so hard for me to get by. I know the picture behind me kind of looks like that, but trust me. I mean, watch the show. The Netflix show with Charlie Cox, who's awesome as Daredevil. He's actually pretty awesome in Boardwalk Empire. I've got statues of the comic. You can't see them behind me because I don't have them out for you. But I do have a lot of Daredevil statues, comic book look. I have Daredevil figures. Hell, I've got his lawyer card from the offices of Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson, or it's just something else, but I can't remember. Doesn't say lawyers, it's their legal. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, beside the point, it's also in Braille. I liked it. I liked the way they did the horns. I love the cowl. I love the DD. I just couldn't get past the face. I mean, it looked like a real demon. I would still, like I said, when it was under the phone there, it's a good investment. I mean, these things are so limited. They got nowhere to go but up in price. But had the mouth been different, it would have gotten a perfect rating for me because that's how much I really like Daredevil. But because of that demon looking mouth, I'm going to put it at about a 3. I still say you should pick it up. Don't get me wrong. And that's not because they sent it to me and told me to say that, because there's 1,000 of them. So if you're a collector who wants to display them, that's great. Definitely add it to your bust collection. I've got a lot of busts. I've got another one I'm going to show you in a couple days. The Hulk, that is. But if you're looking for investments, we all know Sideshow, that's a good investment. Iron Studios. The Diamond Select pieces are good investments. And everybody's like, well, that Diamond Select bus is only going to be worth $200-300. Well, it's only cost you about 150. It's going up. Sideshow, well, that's worth 4,000. Yeah, well, it cost you 2,500. That's the difference. And I like both. I think they're all good, but I would say if you're a Daredevil fan or a Marvel collector or a bust collector, pick it up because it's going to look great on the shelf. If you're just somebody who gets the stuff for investment, definitely, because it's so limited. It's 1,000. Either way, I didn't care for the way the mouth was done. I thought it made it look too much like a demon, but I would still recommend you pick it up. I'm going to have more for you tomorrow. Anything you want to see, just let me know. Give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon.